Indrajit, well, so far there was pressure on him to step down from the West Bengal Human Rights Commission panel, but now, of course, one of the universities that he was associated with wants to distance itself from the former Supreme Court judge.
Well, that's right, Ruchika. The National University of Juridical Sciences, where this law intern used to study, and that was a time when she went to intern with this former Supreme Court judge, and this entire incident erupted last year. The National University of Juridical Sciences has now said that they would dissociate themselves with Justice Ganguly. Remember, he was attached with this university in his capacity as an honorary visiting professor. However, there were several occasions when we met the Vice-Chancellor of this university since this episode broke, and we asked him whether any action would be taken and whether or not Justice Ganguly would be removed from the position of honorary professor. He said that it was only the Executive Council of the university which was authorized to take any decision to remove anybody from any position because they were the appointing authority. However, there was pressure on the management of the university because a section of the faculty members, 12 of them, wrote a letter to the Vice-Chancellor, saying that they were really aggrieved that the fact that this person was associated with the university, it was only harming the reputation of such an institute of importance, and they stood firmly behind the victim, saying that any attempt to character assassinate this girl, saying that she was being used as a political pawn, was only appalling, and therefore they condemn it outrightly. So there was pressure on the Vice-Chancellor, and what we can tell you right now is that we have got, the Headlines Today has got a copy of the response that a Vice-Chancellor has given to this email that was sent by 12 of the faculty members to him, and he goes on to add that Professor P. Ishwar Bhatt, who is the Vice-Chancellor of the university, he has said that after the blog, the university has already dissociated from Justice Ganguly. He will be distanced from the NUJS in whatever activities in the future until the executive committee decides the issue finally. So it is the executive committee which is finally going to take the call on whether or not to remove Justice Ganguly from the position of honorary professor. But at this point in time, till the time any final decision takes place, all connections have been severed by NUJS with Justice Ashok Kumar Ganguly. Back to you.
All right, so now the institute distancing itself from Justice Ganguly, who's facing sexual harassment allegations.